students. Now today we begin with a new chapter, financial market. As we know, we have a market for all the commodities. We have a market for the things which we are looking for. We search to those places from where our need can be satisfied. So for a business, finance is one of the important aspects. Business need finance. Without money, how can business exist, or how can business commence, or how can you grow? So finance is one of the aspects for which the businessman, the management, and all those who are concerned with the financial aspect of business are very serious. So which are the places available from where they can take the finance? From that places they can collect the finance for the business. So in this chapter we are going to understand financial market. Now as per our Indian financial structure, the finance can be classified into two particular aspects. One is the formal or organized financial market. The banks are to be called organized financial market. The financial institutions belongs to the organized financial market. So the market which are governed by according to the rules by the Reserve Bank of India. The institution which are registered with the Security Board of Exchange of India, and the institution which follow the norms, the registration, the rules, the regulations. So all those registered financial institutions, those are belongs to the formal, or you can call it as a organized financial market parts. The second one is unorganized financial market. You have heard about the money lenders, the shroff, those who are doing the VC, that is the financial activity among the group of people, member. All are unorganized, all are unregistered. All the chances are there of a monetary fraud. So often we used to read in the newspaper that somebody has cheated a group of people regarding financial matter. So if you become greedy of getting more rate of interest or getting something more advantage from it, and if you go to the unorganized financial structure, then all the chances are there cheating may happen with you. So we have no concern with unorganized financial market. We are not going to study about it. We concentrate to the one that is formal organized financial market. Now this type have 4 points. Number 1, the financial institution. In class 11 we have learned the sources of finance. In that the one particular source was financial institution. You have heard about IDBI is there, Unit Trust of India is there, the ICICI is there. So many financial institutions which are established by central government or a state government, or by both together, or by the municipal corporation, state and central government along with both together. So these financial institutions are one source of finance. The second, we have learned about the financial instrument. If you need finance, you are using the instrument. In class 11 again we have learned about the bills receivable, bills payable are the financial instrument. The bonds which are issued are the financial instrument. The tool by which you can trade or you can exchange the money and the valuable asset for one party and become a liability for another party in reference of finance. So financial instruments can also be used to satisfy the need of finance. The third is financial services. The financial services are provided by the banks. You have heard and you are visiting banks so often. They deal with the finance. Your small and different requirements of the financial need are satisfied by the financial banks, that is institution. Now the main important, that is financial market. We are going to learn this chapter based on the new concept, that is financial market. Which market is available to satisfy businessman financial need? What sort of a financial need? A large scale, a huge financial need, a corporate financial need we are talking about. All these are also available. For example, bank service. That is for the personal need, we go to the bank to get the finance. But here financial market is for the corporates. Financial market for the big business unit. So financial market means a place from where businessmen can get finance in a bulk, in a huge amount, and with a big financial requirement. Such market only can help the business industrial unit. So mainly the capital, what we are calling, that is the equity and the our capital aspect satisfied by the financial market. Now this financial market classified into two categories. One is the capital market, another is the money market. Let us understand first what is capital market. The word itself, capital, this indicates that you are talking about the equity. You are talking about the capital, ownership capital. Now this capital market, this market provides you capital in terms of shares, in terms of debenture, in terms of bonds, which are registered with the SEBI, which are concerned and governed by the rules and regulations abide as per the RBI. So it provides the capital, a huge capital we are talking about. The second, it provides you long-term capital fund for the industrial enterprise. Which type of funds? Long-term. It's not about a 1 year or 2 year. It is for the lifetime. It is for the existence of a company, what corpus you require, that can be collected through this capital market. Third, that it helps in economic growth of the country. If any country want to grow, you need industrialization. And if you want to do the industrialization, you need bulk, huge investment. Such investment cannot be done by the private sector or by the few handful of the private investors. You have to go enter into the market, that is the capital market. Now this type of equity which you want can buy into two categories. One is primary market, another is secondary market. This market is classified primary. Primary means what? The basic. Primary means newly issued securities you have to buy from this particular market. When you want to put up your public issue into the market, you have to enter and you have to publish your issue in the primary market. Means for the first time, the issue is placed in the market. That is what known as a primary market. So newly issued security, a bulk investment, the bulk collection you can do through the primary market. Second is the secondary market. Now once you have issued, your shares are going to be traded, are going to be bought and sold by number of investors, and it pass on from one hand to another. So at what place you go for that? This is what is the secondary market. Secondary market means a stock exchange. A huge capital need to be traded. You want your stock to have the liquidity, and you want your money to be rotated from one investment to the another investment portfolio. So if you want to do that, the secondary market will help you. So investor also get their liquidity, and the company also provide an opportunity to liquidize their capital, and company not to be paid any money till its existence. So shares are going to be a permanent capital. So company won't give you money back. Then who will give you money back? The second purchaser who want to buy the share which you want to sell. So this is the trading between person to person, investor to investor. Company has nothing to do with that investment. The investment is blocked with the company forever. So this manner, you need a secondary market where the stock exchange help you to trade your stock, and because this facility is there, the people are interested in buying and selling of the stock. So secondary market only help or promote the your primary market, and primary and secondary only make you possible to have a big source of finance together in the terms of financial market. So we are going to study primary market and secondary market in detail in this particular chapter. We have just got the general idea about what the financial market and how the financial market work in actual industrial practice. We are talking about the capital required for the industrial financial need. We are not talking about sole proprietor or a partnership. This capital we refer to the industries, refer to the companies, and refer to the huge financial requirement. So all these points of the primary and secondary we will discuss step by step. The second point, money market. This is the capital market, second the money market. You also need the money for regular running of business. You need the money for short-term financial requirement. So the short-term instruments are available through the money market. Now in the money market, what sort of instruments you have? The one that is the treasury bill, the second is that is the commercial papers. So what is treasury bill, what is commercial paper, all will be studied later on in detail. But the long term need satisfied from capital market, short term need satisfied from the money market. This aspect in detail we have to study later on. Thank you.